Alright, so we got a 2010 F-150 four-wheel drive. It's got 2 keys and a fob. So we're going to start it up and give it a walk around. It only has 123,000 miles. And this will be a cold start. So it starts right up. Has a bit of an exhaust leak, but it doesn't affect how it runs or drives. So overall the body is in pretty good shape except for some rust, which I'll show. The body's pretty straight. It's got a lot of chrome accents. It's got Michelin tires. Which do have some cracking in them. Here's most of the cab corners are what's the worst, really. It's really common on these that the water collects in the cab corners from the roof and they just rust out like that. The frame is pretty solid. It's just surface. There's no frame damage or anything. It's just body rust mostly. And it has a tonneau cover. All the tires match, they're all Michelins. This is a truck that we took in on trade-in, so it spent some time in Iowa, I believe. So you see the cab corner here. Like back here, it's not really that rusted, you know. It's just mostly this part here where the water sits in that reservoir. Like even the door is not that bad. You see right there. It's just all these cab corners. There's a small crack in the windshield right here. Looks like the crack started off as a rock chip and then it's kind of spread over the top, kind of like right here. So we'll do all the windows, which those work. All the windows, the power locks work. That power mirror works. There's no glass on the other side, but the little motor works. Just the glass is missing. Power seat works. Overall, it's be a really good work truck. It's got power adjustable pedals. They work. Horn works. As you can see, there's no warning lights. It's got, let's see, 123,000 miles. And it's got a trailer brake controller here, which works. 4-wheel drive. It says check 4-wheel drive when you shift. Often case, you have to hit the transfer case motor a little bit and it'll free itself out. Or worst case, it just needs a transfer case motor, which is typically about 150 bucks. So radio works. It's got AM, FM, Sirius, auxiliary port, which is down here, and Bluetooth, USB. And then we'll do the AC here. Which AC is very, very cold. It's working. Do the heater. And the heater is instantly hot, so the heater and AC both work well. It's got the owner's manual. Dash is in good shape. And you've got a third seat up here, console. Overall, really nice truck actually. It's not the prettiest, but it's really good for work truck, hauling, towing, that kind of thing. We'll give it a rev. Engine sounds really good, really smooth, a lot of power. Even the inside's in really good shape. You know, it is a good truck. It's really solid. There's a little funnel adapter. That's for the that's for this thing if you need to fill it up manually. I mean, honestly, for $10,000 with the miles it has and as good as it runs, this is a truck that I would trust to drive. Should make its money pretty easily. But yeah, so that's the 2010 F-150. Here, we'll go back and forth a little bit. When I put it in the drive, it's smooth, accelerates with good power. We sell a lot of these F-150s, so we know how they're supposed to drive and how they're supposed to feel. And everything about it is good. You got little things like a exhaust leak. You know, it goes away after it runs for a little bit, and even right now it's pretty quiet. You know, the 4-wheel drive, sometimes you can bang on the actuator and it works, you know, or for pretty cheap you can just replace it. So yeah, that's the 2010 F-150.